So this is just a quick video to show the bleeding procedure for the brakes on a 2004 facelift BMW X5 in the E53 chassis. Normally you would be able to bleed the brakes using INPA and activating the ABS pump, but on this vehicle the INPA does not support this function. So you could try using ISTA, but I haven't got that working on my laptop. It's only an old Acer using Windows XP 32-bit. So alternative for me was using DIS V44, running on a virtual machine. I've got this software as part of a package from a website called Cable Shack, based in UK, but you can get it from other sources as well. I'm using a K-CAN cable. Yes, a K-line cable that I also purchased from the same website, and it comes with all the installation instructions, etc, etc. So once you manage to get the DIS running on your machine, this is the main startup screen, and you go to diagnosis, and what that will do is identify or give you a list of vehicles to choose from. So on my laptop it's a bit slow, because like I say, it's an old Acer laptop with a really old version of Windows. Come on. So I choose X Series E53 and click the green go button there. What this will do is automatically identify your vehicle. This may take a little bit. So we've got here for confirmation that everything is okay and the vehicle has been identified, and it comes to a screen like that. So one thing that I have noticed is that there needs to be no active errors in the module that you're trying to activate. In this case it's DSC. And now we go to the next screen. Click on function selection, service functions, chassis, DSC 8, and then we go to bleed routine and function selection, bleed routine, and look at test plan. So after another short test has been performed, click on this button, function selection, service functions, chassis, DSC 8, bleed routine, test plan, and now it comes up with bleed routine, etc. We continue with that, and that now loads up the actual test. And the way you do it is you need to have a pressure bleeder and do not exceed 2 bar, and you start from rear right, then you go to rear left, front right, front left. You really need 2 people to perform this task, and what I found is that on the rear right, the very first corner that I've tried to bleed, I had to repeat the test multiple times and also press the brake more than 5 times that is specified. So the routine that you use is you open the bleed valve, you activate the function in the next step, so at this point the bleed valve should be open, and as you can hear, the ABS pump is working. Once that stops working, you need to press the brake pedal 5 times as hard as you can. In my scenario, we pressed the brake more than 5 times, and after about 6 or I think actually 7 or 8 times, a lot of air started to come out, and that's when the brake pedal feel came back and it became a lot more like a normal brake, and the sponginess of the brakes has gone. And basically you go through each corner, and at this point you may say, yeah, we'll repeat by selecting one and then pressing the green button and just going round and round and round. And you need to make sure that the brake fluid in the pressure bleeder doesn't run out. I was using about half a litre of brake fluid on each corner, so I had to keep refilling the bottle. But now the brake pedal is absolutely fine, and there's absolutely no sponginess, and finally the brakes are functioning again. So hopefully this has been useful, and there might be some other ways to bleed the brakes, but this is the only way that I found that works for me. And looking at information online, a lot of people are having issues with bleeding the brakes on X5s, especially the new ones, the facelifts, where INPA is not supporting this function. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, comment down below.